Tonight, President Joe Biden will speak to the nation, delivering his State of the Union address. And KVUE News political director Ashley Goudeau is one of the handful of journalists from across the country who was invited to the White House to learn more about the president's policy plan.
She joins us live from outside the White House with more on what we can expect tonight. Hi, Ashley.
Good evening to you, Jenny and Quita. You know, we started the day today speaking with President Joe Biden's press secretary and director of communications about what we're going to hear tonight. They say that tonight's message will put into perspective for Americans exactly what the president believes is on the line right now in this moment, and that's democracy. I am told that the president will draw attention to the stark contrast between himself and former President Donald Trump on the insurrection that happened at the Capitol in 2021 and how it relates to the individual freedoms of Americans that the president says are at risk.
You know, Republican legislatures around the country, led by MAGA Republicans, have been rolling back rights and freedoms for Americans, and that starts with reproductive rights and Donald Trump's decision to appoint justices that overturned Roe versus Wade and are now threatening not only reproductive rights, but things like access to IVF treatment for people who need that to have children.
Another key thing the president will talk about tonight is the economy and the gains that have been made since he was elected. Now, compared to when the president took office during the heights of the COVID-19 pandemic, inflation is down, a record number of jobs have been created, and there is a record number of new small businesses. Now, overall, senior White House leaders say the message tonight will focus on how the president is moving America forward and what he's prioritizing.
It's about lowering costs, not corporate deal, right? It's about American democracy, not about hateful, violent rhetoric and the attack on the rule of law, right? It is about women's health care, not about these extreme bans that we're seeing on abortion, on IVF, right? All of these things are important. It's about patients, not about big pharma.
Now, some of the other topics we're expected to hear the president talk about tonight include health care, reproductive rights, and lowering costs for Americans, including lowering the cost of housing. And we know that that's something really important to Central Texans. In fact, senior White House officials tell me they have met with City of Austin leaders to talk about how to do that, how to lower the cost of housing. We're going to have more on that for you tonight on KVUE News at 6. Reporting live from the White House, Ashley Goudeau, KVUE News.
All right, thank you so much, Ashley. And you can watch President Biden's State of the Union and the Republican response right here on KVUE later tonight. Live coverage starts at 8 p.m.